Hello, everybody. My name is Sadie, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play uh, on a game called Katawa Shoujo. So maybe a lot of you have conflicted emotions about this. Maybe some people who follow me know what this game is. Maybe some don't. I didn't know this game before a friend of mine. I mean, technically multiple friends of mine on Discord talked about this game. Like one made someone else discover the game, etc., etc. And I'm the latest friend that haven't played this yet. And I told them, why not? Why? I should make it a let's play. That's what I should do. And here we are. So it's a visual novel game about a guy going to a university for people with disabilities. And that's everything I know about this game. I know it's a dating game, but it's everything I know about this game. And I also know that apparently there's one person who's really obnoxious in this game that at least every single one of my friends but one hate, and I don't know who it is. I mean, I think I've been spoiled who it is, but I forgot the name, so cool. And last but not least, I also know one screenshot from this game of a lady being on the ground who's missing her legs. Like, she has, forgot what those are named, but like metal legs. Anyway, and there's two choices. One that says, "Oh my god, are you okay?" A second one that's like, "Oh my god, did your mother give birth on a minefield or something?" Which I thought was hilarious. But I've been told that the screenshot doesn't really exist in the game, even though the girl is from this game. But anyway, enough talking, more playing. Let's start Katawa Shoujo. Oh yeah, I gotta do voices. God damn it, you know how bad I am at speaking English, so it's gonna be fun! Yay! A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. Oh, by the way, I also know that this game, I mean, not the Steam release, that's why I downloaded it on Steam, but this game normally has porn in it. So I downloaded the version that doesn't have porn because, for obvious reasons, I mean, I'm on YouTube, not the hub, so yeah. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy far out of sight of teachers and fellow students. I can save, okay. Just wanted to know. But now in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Isao. Okay, just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the notes say 4 p.m. Ah yes, the notes slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't looking. As far as cliches go, I'm more a fan of the letter in the locker, but at least this way shows a bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. The snowflakes silently falling from the white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in the stagnant world. Their slow descent. This is so fucking. You don't have to describe this. It is not plot relevant. Looks like a fucking book from the 19th century where they were like describing literally every fucking little particle of the world. God damn it, their slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time is slowed to a crawl. Rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. Sorry. Isao, you came? A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's... What? What the hell? I don't know why I hear my mouth in the headset. I don't know if it's the headset or if it's my mouth, but it's annoying. But anyway, the voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as a more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. Okay, wait, hold on. But never did I hear. Wait, god damn it, I'm the one with a disability now. It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, never as more than a eavesdropper to a conversation. Face this voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Iwanako? I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours? I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result. Pathetic. Yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad I got it. A shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle, even if I tried. My heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out from my claim this girl for itself. Okay, let me. I'm gonna do a big brain move right now and predict what's gonna happen. So he's gonna have a heart attack. You realize that he has heart problems, or he already knows, but he whatever. And this girl gonna be like, okay, bye, you know, and he's gonna go in the school for the people with disabilities. Prediction. This is gonna be our prediction. So here we are in the cold. So again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is music to my ears. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. As it passes, she rights herself as if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine, and she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger. All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried. You see, I wanted to know if you'd go out with me. Stand there motionless, save for my pounding heart. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point. So, I reach up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blinding pain around my arms. So, my whole body freezes. Oh, the girl's gonna think that it's because of her. Oh my god, I killed him! My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror. So, the beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. On me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, a Wanako running towards me, all these fade to black. The last things I remember before slipping away are the sounds of a Wanako screaming for help and the incessant clatter of the branches above. I'm wondering what Katawa Shoujo mean. I mean, it's like some. Maybe Katawa means disabled or something? Disabled love? No. This. You guys should stop me when I say shit like this. I'm not an edgy teenager. I can't make disabled jokes. I am not an edgy teenager. Say it with me. I'm not an edgy teenager. Thank you. Stop. Be serious. Be respectful of the disabled person with disability. Stop that. Stop being dumb. Stop being an asshole. Please. Thanks. I'm in a completely innocent, nice mood. Been 4 months since my heart attack. That whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts, so I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia. A strange word, a foreign alien one that you don't want to be in the same room with. A rare condition. It causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Apparently, I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Sorry. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. They didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had two hemorrhages, maybe, apiece. I had already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there isn't a cure. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But the visitors soon dwindled, and all the get well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. That's so sad. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. You don't deserve this, man. Oh my god. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class project. What the fuck? This is some next level fucking assholes here. That is insane. Oh my god. Maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely what about Iwanako? We already had visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Aww. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting. That's nice, at least. After 6 weeks, and it was she didn't last long. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. We didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. The hospital is not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurse feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they are in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to live. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that those surgeries had left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of an omen. I still asked the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer shows that there is at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, I just did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. Started reading instead. There was a small library at the hospital, although it was more like a storeroom for books. I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands, okay? But I loved the stories. That is what my life was like. The days became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book. I was reading, and the weather outside felt like time blurred into some kind of gooey mass. I was trapped inside instead of moving within. A week could go by without me really not noticing it. Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times, all the things that surround me would painfully crash into my consciousness through the barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself. The pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. Today the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he is trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. Just be right back. I have to use a tissue. I'm sorry. Alright, we're back. Today the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. He seems excited. Oh, I just read that. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party. There's this ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes his time sorting his papers, then setting them aside as if to make a point, or of the pointlessness of what he just did. Then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Isao. How are you doing today? Or are you today? I don't answer him, but I smile a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. We'll have all your medications sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. So many. Take it from his hand and take a look myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? Oh god, fuck, oh, damn, oh, no, oh god, oh my god, wow, dude, you are so fucking, hey, I just want to say, if anyone in real life is in this situation, shout out, because damn, this is, I couldn't imagine living like this. You're damn brave. So shout out. The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all blend together in the sea of letters. This is insane. Side effects, adverse effects, contraindications, and dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. I try to read them, but it's so futile. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. All this for the rest of my life, every day? I'm afraid that is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years. What kind of confidence booster is that? I'd have felt better if he hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents, and we believe that it would be best if you don't return to your old school. What? Please calm down, Isao. Listen to what the doctor has... Oh. Please calm down, Isao. Listen to the doctor has to say. That's not the dad voice I made the first time, but you know. Calm down. The way... Oh, my god. Calm down? The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever of my concern shows, it's ignored. We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think that it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Yamaku Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students. Disabled? What? It has a 24-hour nursing staff, and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on the campus. Whatever. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence? It's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being nearby a selling point. Okay. Okay, dude, I know that your situation is hard, but come on. Since the beginning, you've only been like, an emo, basically. Oh my god. Of course, that's only if you want to go, but your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you. Went out there and had a look a couple of weeks back. I think you'd like it. It looks like I really don't have a choice. Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn. Okay, stop. Stop being grumpy, please. I know. You are going to spend your life with so much medication and heart problems, but you're fictional, so I don't care. Fuck you. You're fictional, so I can insult you. You're annoying as fuck. Stop. I'm a monster. Anyway, well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same one, buy tissues. A special school, that's an insult. That is what I want to say. It's a step down. It's not what you think. All of the students there are pretty active in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or another. Your father's right, and many of the graduates of the school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues is in a hospital as a graduate. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. Stop. Okay, I don't even want to read your stuff now. You're just annoying me. My life was actually good, but now I miss it. You haven't tried it yet. Try it at least. God damn. You're never. God. Don't say anything. The fact that is that I know now it's futile. I look around the room feeling very tired of all this. The hospital, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. Really isn't a choice, I know this, but the thought of going to disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, oh yeah, you tried alright. That was a very positive attitude about learning that you have to go to an academy for the disabled. That was so positive of you. Thanks, dude. Let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. Is all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something. Even if it's a special school, it's something. It's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to just resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. Thank you. Act 1. Life expectancy. Oh, that was a prologue. That was awfully long. I mean, not that much. 20 minutes, around 20 minutes for a prologue is not that bad. Sorry, I didn't sleep a lot last night. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron and gray plaster assemble into a whole. Can you stop describing every item you see, please? That's the difference between. No, actually, I was gonna say that's the difference between classic visual novels and hentai visual novels. Hentai visual novels get straight to the point, but it's originally a hentai visual novel, so can't say that anymore. And if it looked like what a gay for school would look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gay for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. What is this music? Can I? Sorry, I have to lower a bit. Sorry. I think it's the head. Anyway. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. What's in this fucking headset that makes me? There's a click. I keep hearing click when I speak, and it's absolutely. It's absolutely awful. It's oh my god. Can you? Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. Okay, right. I don't know if it's my mouth. I don't know if it's the headset. I am tired of everything. Maybe someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. Okay. It doesn't feel like the... Sorry. The kind of grounds a school would have. More like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh cut grass, and all other park-like things. I am sorry, this music is awful. I am sorry, I hate it so much. I don't know why. I kind of want to... Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. You guys can hear it, but I don't. Oh, thank you. Take that. Alright. Or maybe not, but OBS is telling me that you guys are hearing the audio, so you know. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind and makes me shudder. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind. Okay, that's definitely me. I felt it in my nose. I think since I have a stuffy nose, maybe when I talk, it's... Maybe when I talk... Okay, this is definitely... Oh, this is definitely me. Oh god, no. Talking is annoying me. Great. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kinda eerie. It makes me wish there was somebody here so I could encore myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. The trees, with... Oh. Why did I go, It's hum. It's a word in the English language, Sadie. Why did you forget that? The trees hum with the wind and the greenhouse. You spent fucking 4 hours describing the garden. Can we get into the game and the choices, please? Sorry, I may be a bit impatient. It makes me think about hospitals again. How would I say that the operating rooms are painted green? Because green is a calming color. So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Why am I yawning? Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprise myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It's the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Being nervous, and with this realization set my head, I opened the front door. Okay. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. You're not hot at all. You must be Nina Nikki? Nakai. So you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Muto. Welcome. Exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asks you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher was saying. Yourself to the class? Okay. That's gonna be my first save. Yay. Cool. Wait, what is show image? Okay. Skip mode. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait, what did I do? I don't want... Wait, options. Hey, how do I, How do I, Sure. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna load. I don't want auto mode! Please, for the love of God. No, how? How do I do this? No! Stop it! How do I... No! How do I... No! Why did I click... Right, you know what? Main menu. Yes. Load. There. Thank you! Thank you, God! My God, why did they make a button to undo... Anyway. Yes, of course. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everyone likes to be at the center of attention. Be one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression myself. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then. Oh no. My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. The third door down the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3-3. Mute Hao opens the door and enters. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. This is a big step, I know that, but there isn't any point worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I know, because the original has hentai scenes, so they're adults. So I have the right to say smash or pass. Yeah, I'm not sure about this, actually. Well, if you have a doubt, just don't say it. I'm just gonna say that she looks sweet. She's probably my, I like her. This guy is sus as fuck. I like this guy. And, this guy is the most dateable, I think. Oh, he's blind. I don't know why, but he gives off sweet energy, even though he is not smiling at all. But this guy is smiling and he gives off psychopath energy. Maybe it's his disability. No, that's not a disability. I'm sorry. Anyway, I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high, and there's lots of space left over around and in between the desks. An entire wall taken up by blackboards, and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school, but then why would they be here? They're probably like me, and I have something wrong with them. Only... Oh, there's more. Okay. Oh, what the fuck is this guy? Okay, so... Okay, you seem like a chill dude, you know? But like, the kind of guy that I would be friend only during my duration of, the school years. She is cute. Oh! Okay, so you're not the girl with metal legs that I was referring to before, because she's blonde. Not this one either. Not this blonde. She is... I like her. I like her a lot. They're probably like me and have something wrong with them. Oh, yeah, you just read. So I had the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you. I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long straight hair that's pretty eye-catching. Is this the one? Okay, as she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face. Okay, so this is the one. With her hands, as if it will make her invisible. There is one boy with a cane leaning against the locker at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Which one? Which one? Wait, which one? I believe this one, I guess. Or this one. One of the two. Sign language? She peers at me over the rims of her glasses. Oh, never mind, so it's her. Then goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kind of cute, so is a cheery looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. Yeah? Okay, I get it. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. Please welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hands, and so does everyone else, except one girl in the first row who has only one. Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh god, that's literally the fucking joke. Like, I don't know where I've seen somewhere like the joke like someone doing to a guy with no arms. Like if you had him nose, clap your hand, and he couldn't clap. But yeah, I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing and thanks for this applause I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So I'm Masao Nakai, and after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. Hope to get along well with everyone, even though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. Should say something more exciting. Oh no, you should have given me the choice. I wanted to say like something, Don't say nothing, and the teacher picks up from here. Everyone seems to be satisfied, even with what little I said, though. A few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along with letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. First row girl claps on this round, her one hand against her other wrist. Wait, she has a wrist? No, she doesn't. That ends in... Oh, so she's, okay, so it's only her hand missing, then? Makes me feel bad. So, like, okay, I'm not gonna mimic it. I'm not that heartless. We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Akamichi. She is the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right? How could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we will be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Akamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh, right. Akamichi is right here. Chizuna Akamichi. Oh, you're the pink-haired girl. You're short. As he calls I was gonna make a joke, but I don't want to offend my short viewers. As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Akamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. And she says, fuck you, bitch! Not far! What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too, but... I'm not Akamichi, I'm Misha. This is Akamichi. Shishan? Shishan? Yes! The hottest one. Giggling, I hope she's one of the path we can choose. Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It's like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledged my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully, neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses. I can see, you know. I understand when this type of text is in, you know, a book, because you only have text in a book. But here you're literally describing what I see. What's the point? It's nice to meet you. Oh, okay, she is her interpreter. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hand. Oh, she's smiling. She's adorable. Michi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things to you. I can see you're a little confused, right? But I understand what you would think I was Chi-chan. Chi-chan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shishan, of course he is. If he wasn't... Oh, she signed it, okay. Of course he is. If he wasn't, he would have been standing up there for no reason. Right? Seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today so soon. Ichan, right? Ichan? Yep, it fits, doesn't it? Did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits. You look like just I imagined. Yeah, you look like just like an Ichan. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. I love her. I'm getting her out. I'm begging the lords. Please tell me that there is a Akamichi route. Please. I'm begging. Taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other, excitedly, their hands a blur. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Sorry about that. Shisha wants you to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. You like the school so far? I can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it. Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it stuck out in her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kind of came straight to class today. That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just with school either. Always, even if it's a trip. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what she's translated. She like whatever. Wait, why is she angry? Wait. Oh no, she's reacting to. Okay. Even if it's a trip to the convenience store, really, Shishan? Okay, so she said that's hella confusing. Learn about where you're going? I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. I look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it acidly. But anyway, I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? It seems like it was about me. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are... Oh, wait, I should reactivate the sound, by the way. Yeah, I can bear with it. Unexpectedly deeply. But I can lower it, though. I can do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lower the sound. Hold on. Okay, that's good. You down. Are you okay? Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed the test. Wahahaha! Alright. Oh, and another thing, you don't have to call Shishan something so formal like Akamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Chichan. Aww. Oh, she blushed. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Oh, she's adorable. Okay, that's... I don't care about any other girl. I'm going her route. Please tell me there's an Akamichi route. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Cheesenate would be more appropriate. Yep, Cheesenate is fine. Okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Cheesenate, who I assumed it would be old business. Thank you! Finally, he stopped being obnoxious. I am so glad. He's not, guys, he's not an emo anymore. Let's go. Well, she still seems like that, just less so, I guess. And he ruined everything! Why do I have to talk? God damn it. Huh? Oh, right. We haven't even touched the assignment. We should start work now, or as Shishan will get mad. The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class. Waha, that too! Aww. She glares at the two of us and impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. So, I don't remember. Did she say... Did she say that she was deaf? Or that she is mute? No, she's deaf, right? Because I said something and Misha The anyway. Okay, I get the message. Wait. After class, we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay? The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Still, we finished it a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class. Despite our late start, Chizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different, though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish, not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I felt guilty about that. The clock tower bells ring, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who's beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby when I met Mewtwo down to the bottom floor. Just like everything in this school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. Its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate. It's the cafeteria! Enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There is a rather long list of menu options, which seems great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice! It almost feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I pick something at random and follow Chizune to a table, sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me and decides to get my attention and points to Chizune. I don't understand signs. The point escapes me. Maybe looking at the person who talks to you is proper and polite. Do you want to know something? What? About anything. We're your guides, so you should ask if there is something. I wonder. I wonder how many safe states we can do, but I think now that I think about it, I think now could be a good time to end things up because we're right in the middle of 15 minutes, 1 hour. I feel like now that we're given another choice, I feel like now is a good time to stop. So first impressions so far, fine. I mean, of course, I'm expecting it to get better. A visual novel isn't exciting on the first hour. That's a rule, literally a rule. The first hour of a visual novel is usually a chore, not gonna lie. And this one is no different. I guess good points would be I like the art. I mean, it really gives off 2000s visual novel vibe, and I'm not sure this came out in the 2000s or even the 2010s. I have to check that out, but yeah. So that was Katawa Shoujo, first episode. I hope you liked it. I hope I entertained you. If you like it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as always. And I will see you again in the next video. And before that, let me tell you one thing. Kudos.